Hope everybody's doing well. I'm still struggling with this cold. What? About what? That's all right. I'll get over it. No, I think you're okay. And you don't have a temperature. You're fine. You're all right. Hello, hello. Stojans, what is that, love? Is it love? Beautiful one for today. New beginnings around the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with a Virgo or an Aries. Listen to your intuition. Good news comes in. Beautiful one for today. Oh, I just did that one. Mega love with R. What's coming? You've got communication here, but other than that, it doesn't look like all that much is happening. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful because it doesn't look as if the two of you are on the same page as of right now. Anonymous, oh my God, the car. Jesus, with these cars. Update on the car. Did they say that they were waiting for a part, or they're waiting for something specifically? Because it looks like they're looking for the solution to a problem that's been delayed. But you should hear something soon. I'm going to say maybe by Wednesday. What's today? Tuesday? Maybe by tomorrow. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success, but slow and steady wins the race. So annoying. Avery, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Emily, General. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have money coming in and you may be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. They're waiting for a part. I know, it's freaking ridiculous. Last time my window broke in the Volkswagen, it took forever to get the part. I mean, it took a good couple of weeks. Those windows especially suck. I mean, I had problems with my first Volkswagen with those windows. This Volkswagen that I just had, I had both the windows replaced too at some point. Like the motor goes or some kind of crap. You know, it's like all of this fancy shit is just, it's unnecessary and it just causes more trouble. But anyway, you should hear something soon, maybe by tomorrow. Davy, General for the next 3 weeks. You've got something happening around work, school, or business that's making you feel better compensated, better respected. And you also have happiness coming in around business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Success comes in around finances improving and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Davey, love for the next 3 weeks. You've got choices and options and you're not looking back on the past. So if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably new energy. Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, possibly a Leo or a Scorpio. Love offers coming in and life is moving forward with a wish come true. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Explore your options and things can move forward pretty quickly. Elizabeth, what is Angel's intentions and feelings for me? Specifically doesn't have any specific intentions as of right now, although we may find you to be smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, sincere, and like somebody who he likes to spend time with or is pleasant to be around. It does look like things could move forward in this situation. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. Slow and steady wins the race, but he's kind of going with the flow of things right now. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's silly. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may be planning travel. Old moons heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are coming in. Pretty good. Cosmic, I caved and messaged Keith after months. He responded, and then I messaged back and ghosted again. He said that he deleted WhatsApp. That's our main source of communication. Will he ghost me for good now? You know, I think you'll hear from him at some point, but it might take some time. Elizabeth, General. General. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you can get good news that comes in around career. Money is coming in. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may be planning travel. Brianna, what are Norman's feelings about me? May find you to be smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, successful, a kind, caring, sincere, loyal friend. Anonymous, my thing is how many people need that order for it to be on back order. Is that what they said, it's on back order? Because sometimes they just can't locate it. Like with me, with my window, they couldn't get their hands on one. And that's what my holdup was. Unfortunately, you know, it's like usually if a car has problems, like it's usually the same problem. Like say for, I don't know off the top of my head, but just from watching Scotty, from what he says is like, say for example, Ford has trouble with the I don't even know, like the Thunderbird transmission. All Thunderbird transmissions will have that same problem until they perfect it. Like he always says, don't buy a car that's new. Like, in other words, Toyota's been making the RAV4 for a long time. So they've kind of perfected it. But a new car that just comes out, like Volkswagen's supposed to come out at some point with an electronic bus. That's like a replica of the old bus from back in the day, but it's going to be electric. So he would say, don't buy that one because it's new and it hasn't been perfected. But something like the Honda Civic that's been around for, I don't know how long, 30 years, 40 years, whatever, like he would tell you to get that one. So it depends what the part is. It could be common in the make and model, or it could be that they can't locate it. That was the problem with my windows. They couldn't find the part. So annoying. Rochelle, what does Tarot want me to know regarding love? Maybe time to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you or that have been disappointed, and new doors will open. No longer holding yourself back brings the world to your feet, and a fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, that could lead you to long-term commitment. There may be something or somebody that is energetically holding you back from moving forward, and when you cut that away, life can move forward pretty quickly. Brianna, if I reach out to Norman, what will he respond? He's slow to respond, so you may not hear from him right away. I don't know where you guys left off, but it looks like the two of you are not on the same page. And if you reach out to him, it may not really, it depends what your intentions are. Like there's not much communication coming in, so it may be small talk, but if you're looking for things to change drastically, I'm not seeing a serious change coming in. He probably would be slow to answer, and then it could be small talk. But I don't really see much more than that at this point. Brianna, is Norman my person that I will be with whenever? I'm not seeing a committed relationship around this connection as of right now. Spiritually beautiful. My boyfriend Kay yesterday, was he talking on the phone with another female on his granny's phone other than me? He told me no other female has his granny's phone number. I do think he's been speaking on the phone with other... I mean, look, I can't tell you he's never spoken to another woman on the phone. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, the answer to that will always be yes, because there are other women in this world and there's other people that could call that phone. So I can't tell you that no, he's never spoken to another female ever on his grandmother's phone, because that would be a lie. So I think the issue here is that you're trying to micromanage every move that he makes because you just don't trust him and you feel like somebody is going to take him from you. This has been an ongoing issue that you've had over the years that I've been reading for you. And I don't think the issue lies with him. I think the issue lies with you. And until you figure it out, you're going to live in this paranoia. I mean, I just can't tell you that he's never been on the phone with another female. It's just, that's not true. I mean, he could be calling CVS and a female answers. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, 51% of this world is female. So I can't tell you no, he's never spoken to another female. And I think it's kind of ridiculous to assume that he would never speak to another woman on the phone. So I think that when it comes to this situation, you have to either make the decision that you're going to trust him, or you have to work through your issues of why you think that you can't trust him. But you can't micromanage somebody's life like that. It's just not realistic. And Lourdes, I was told today that Paula is thinking of using my evolution process from last year for her own defense. Will she do so? She didn't ask, and this is bothering me. I paid a lawyer for that. I don't think that she's going to do that. Or I don't know if she can't do that. I know I'm not confident that she's going to take something from you. No, I don't think so. Shh. Adonis, just an update. No tarot, but May stopped talking to me. It's been 10 days already. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, with the car, it was a recall on a specific part. Well, there you go. That's why. But with my luck, they said that mine didn't, but clearly it did. I know. I don't trust any of these car companies. I don't trust the dealers at all. At all. Mario, love. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life is moving forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, and a wish comes true. But you also have choices and options. So at some point you may come to like a crossroads where you decide to leave the past in the past and move forward, or the crossroads could be two different people and you're choosing which way to go. But either way, the choices will be yours. You've got a Sagittarius, an Aries, and a Pisces around. Exploring your options could lead to success around love. Lily, love for the rest of the year. Love for the rest of the year. You could have a new beginning that comes in sometime later this year that may lead to your love life moving forward towards greener pastures and commitment. And it may be with new energy that comes in out of the clear blue sky that brings in happiness and change with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Libra. Old wounds heal and life begins to move forward. I don't trust anyone either, Adonis. But especially when it comes to like things that you don't know anything about, right? I don't know how to put together a car. I have to trust that you're telling me the truth, right? I don't know how to fix things that are broken. Like if I need a plumber for something, I can't do that myself. So if the plumber came in here and said, oh, you need X, Y, Z, E, and F, I would, okay. I mean, what the hell do I know? The best thing I can tell anybody just because I've been ripped off throughout my life, is to do the research on whatever it is that you needs to be done. If I ever have a car problem or I get a recall, I always research it, figure out what it is, because you don't want to go in and they're like, you ever go for an oil change? Like years ago, I'd go for an oil change and they'd be like, oh, you need to have the transmission flush, you need to have the brakes flush, you need to have this, you need new windshield wipers. You don't need any of that shit. You just need to have the oil change. But I didn't know. I didn't. What the hell did I know? I would have them do whatever, and then I'd walk out of there with a $500 bill for nothing. Yeah, you got to be very careful. Okay, leave him alone because he's quiet, okay? Leave him alone. Still Chance, what was your question? Was it for love? Vartika, love. You do have new opportunities coming in that lead to happiness, and things can move forward quickly with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're currently with someone, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you have Aries or Cancer coming in. Avery, leave him alone. Eminem, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and no longer holding yourself back and help your love life move forward. If you're currently with someone, slow and steady wins the race when things are moving forward on solid ground. If you're not with anyone, you have a Virgo, a Taurus, a Cancer coming in. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options could lead to success and ease anxiety around love. Nat, how will the meeting go on Thursday? How will the meeting go on Thursday? It should go well. You may feel relief around things moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but successfully. Hey man, what to expect from Jimmy HR at the WC job I applied for? I sent him an email about it over the weekend. I think you're probably going to hear from him before the end of this week, and I don't know what, there's a next step that comes in, so he may respond to you and set something else up. I don't know if it's an interview or maybe a test. Could they have to give you a test of some type? Anyway, you'll probably hear from him before the end of the week with the next step. Melissa for the next 48. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and life moves forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anu is so Abe thinking about me. I don't see them actively sitting and thinking or ruminating over anything at this point. Could you cross their mind on occasion? Yeah, but I don't see them specifically thinking about anything right now. Kelly, love. Negativity moves into the past when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New doors open. Romance could come in. Romance, love, and money. Possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or an Aries that you meet later this year out of like the clear blue sky. But walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can help life move forward. Emily, Jane, and me. Anxiety eases and life moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Communication is coming in and you may be spending time together. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. It will help things to move forward a little bit easier. Katrina, Nathan's next actions towards me, no communication. There will be communication at some point, but right now things look slow. I wouldn't expect much. It's like focusing on other priorities, taking time away from the situation, and being wrapped up in other things. So it may not be until like maybe later this year that you hear from him. Marita, what is coming in for me for the rest of August? A new journey begins around work, school, or business, or you may be adding a new stream of income. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Jamie and Brianna, Aries, feelings and intentions around me for her and her. Right now, she's kind of slow and steady wins the race. There is communication coming in and things are moving forward with divine guidance. She's kind of a little bit on the fence, doesn't know exactly what she wants, or she's trying to do what's in her best interest, but she's not sure what that is, and she may be feeling a little bit conflicted. I would just kind of leave things alone the way they are right now and let her come to you. T-Bet, what do you see around my light bill? I still haven't paid it, and it's due for disconnection. This is ridiculous. You know what? I would call them up and see if you can make an arrangement, because there may be an arrangement that you could make that would give you more time. If you haven't done that yet, that's what I would do. I would call them, explain the situation, and I think they'll give you more time. Life comes back into balance. If you have already made an arrangement with them, I would still call them, because I think that you could delay the disconnection. Sathi, is R or BJ part of the team? I think they both are. Amen. Rest of the week with O. May find it to be a little bit disappointing because not all that much is happening. You have communication here, but otherwise things are looking a little slow or a little bit out of balance. Maybe a slow week other than communication. Abstain. Should I stay in my country in terms of residency? As of right now, yes, but I don't think you're going to stay there forever. Dee Dee, for the rest of the day, Wednesday. New beginnings are on the horizon that could be leading you to more financial security. Negativity is moving into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Something happens that makes you happy around work, school, or business, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Blue Storm, will I be safe with where I'm planning to go later this week? I think so. Amy, weekend for S. S has a wish that comes true this weekend and maybe reconnecting with an old friend or somebody from their past. If they've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it may resolve itself. They've got choices and options around social activity, and they'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve them. They could be spending time with a Libra or a Capricorn and taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The week looks pretty good for this person. Sweetie, energies of my boss after I spoke to him today that I need time to decide if I want to take it up. Okay, they're going to give you a little bit of time. The energy is like well-balanced, respectful, mutual, down to earth. M. Lourdes says, my director already read the email I sent yesterday. I don't think that they did yet. Phone is disconnected. It's a disaster. It's so wrong. It is so wrong. Ridiculous. Mayhem, how does R feel about me? Is he crushing? I don't know that he's got full-blown feelings yet, but it does look like he has an interest. Finds you to be smart, intelligent, and down-to-earth, strong, confident, hardworking, and successful. B, any advice on career and finances at this moment? Exploring your options could lead to success. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle, maybe bringing in some extra cash. Making decisions that push life forward. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Liz, general for today. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. A wish comes true. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Pallavi, love. Anxiety around love eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. When somebody makes you an offer, that would be hard to turn down, but you might have choices and options. You've got a Leo, an Aries, and a Cancer around. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life is moving forward, not backwards, so it's probably going to be new energy that comes in if you're not with anyone right now. Listen to your intuition and things move forward. Kritika, Garu's telling thoughts and feelings for me. May find you to be loyal, kind-hearted, sincere, compassionate, a loyal friend, somebody who's pleasant or easy to get along with. And Lourdes, my son had many job interviews for last month. Will he be chosen by any? Yes, I think he will, and I think he's going to really like it too. There's success coming in around a new job opportunity. Evan, I'm feeling nervous for tomorrow's interview. Will I do well, or will I get a bit of anxiety in the beginning? You might be feeling a little stressed out in the beginning, but you're going to do fine. Things change for the better quickly. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you have the world at your feet and success coming in. So even if you're a little anxious, you'll be fine. Stage. What will my coming birthday be like? I'll be 23 in November. You may have choices and options around social activity. A new journey may begin around work, school, or business. You have good luck coming in. You may be spending time with a Leo or a Sagittarius. Money comes in, finances improve, life moves forward. Not bad. Tanya, hello, beautiful. Aries, next move or intentions. Next move is communication comes in, and then after that, you guys maybe there's growth, change, and transformation, an offer made that will be hard to turn down, that you guys may be seeing one another. And that can happen fast after communication comes in. Communication is probably by text message. Maggie, general for tomorrow for my daughter. She's got the world at her feet and her luck changes for the better quickly. She may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. She could be planning travel. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Emily, general for August. You've got teamwork favored, old wounds heal, life moves forward, and you may be planning travel. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money comes in, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Tanya, journal for the next 5 days. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life could change for you for the better quickly. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Something happens that makes you happy over the next couple of days. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life is moving forward and you're ready for it. This is H for today. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve, or you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition, and a new job opportunity may present itself. New beginnings come in around career, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Girlie, I'm a little on the fence about texting Cancer. Just curious, what will he think if I text him today? He's not going to think anything specific. It's just going to be small talk that goes back and forth a little bit. Nothing of significance happens today. It looks like small talk and chit chat kind of a thing. You love, best to get K and S now or wait to the next apartment? I think it's best to get it now. Nice. Looks good. Mariana, what is my ex up to and does it involve me? It's really too broad of a question for me to answer like what they're up to. They're up to a lot of things, but I don't see them involving you in anything. It looks like they're distant or disconnected from you at this point. And if you lay down the law and set boundaries, even if they try to bring you into something, you could avoid it. They may be working on a new job or business opportunity or a side business or a side hustle right now. Migu for the next 3 days. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward when you listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Show empathy. A's energy for me today. Was supposed to meet today but didn't. Energy is a little slow. Like they may have thought about meeting up, but then not following through. It's like thinking about doing things, but not following through, stuck and stagnant. And like that might make you feel a little bit like a little disappointed or deceived. Tanya, if I reach out to Aries, how will it go? Would he be shocked? I don't know that he would be shocked, but I think it would be like a happy surprise to hear from you, and it should go well. Communication looks good. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but things move forward. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't reach out to him. Starfall, love. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring a wish to come true. Make a wish come true, and life moves forward. If you're not with anyone, it's probably going to be new energy that comes in. You've got a Virgo coming in, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and it could happen out of the clear blue sky. Fatima, general guidance for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. You may be spending time with a Gemini or an Aries. Beautiful lioness, general love. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you could be bringing in happiness, and new doors may open. Could have a Virgo coming in with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life comes into balance when you explore your options. Could have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Adonis, kind of feel a bit overwhelmed, confused by the Aquarius. Are they just with me to hook up? Why haven't they left already? I mean, I understand why you're feeling overwhelmed, but it looks like, I mean, B hasn't left because, I mean, they like the connection, they like being in contact, they like being in control of the situation, but they really do want you to chase them. They're not with anyone else. They're not looking to just hook up. It's more than that. There's real feelings here. Unfortunately, it's like, it reminds me of like, just like immaturity, like trying to, like it's almost like trying to make you go crazy for them, because if you go crazy for them, then that proves to them something. It's like if you get a really big diamond ring, oh, he must really love you. Like it's bullshit. One thing doesn't equal the next. But like somewhere it's like our heads are trying to make logic out of things that aren't logical. Why does one person, like why is somebody married to somebody who they don't want to be with? Well, there's money involved, there's property involved, there could be children involved. So it's like logic would be like, well, you only marry someone you love. But the truth is that most people that are married are not in love. Like that's not why they're together. They're there for a different reason. So it's the same thing here. It's like trying to apply logic where logic just doesn't exist. Like it would make sense to say, well, if you don't love me, then why are we still talking? But there are feelings here, and then we're denying feelings, and then we're playing games because it's like I'm trying to get something from you. And once again, it comes back to the same old shit. You're trying to get something from someone, you're always going to be disappointed. And because you're not doing a whole lot of chasing, that may be coming off as disappointing. Or, it's like the logic in the head is like, well, if so-and-so loved me, then they would do X, Y, and Z. But the truth is that that's what you think in your head, not what actuality it is. Like, well, if he loves me, he'll remember my birthday. If she wants to be with me, then she'll, break up with her boyfriend. Whatever the situation is. But one thing doesn't equal the next. So it's like trying to apply logic to a situation where there is no logic. Anyhow, I mean, it's not bad. I can understand why you're feeling overwhelmed. But it's almost like the exact opposite that's going on with V. That most people are like looking for a person who is not doing the work to do work. And meanwhile, like all the emotions are there, but because it's not over the top and like there's not a whole lot of chasing and hunting and screaming and yelling and like they're not really feeling it. But they do feel it, but it's just not what they're imagining. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyway. And it's like that because even when you don't reach out, communication eventually comes in. Even if it takes longer than you want, the communication is always coming in. So why are you contacting me if you don't want to be in contact? It's like, oh, I'm just calling you to tell you I don't want to speak to you. I'm just calling you to tell you that I don't have feelings for you. It's not true. Because when somebody doesn't have feelings, they don't reach out. It's like if I don't want to be involved with somebody, I'm not going to pursue it. So it's like, I understand why you're feeling confused because it's like, yeah. And that reminds me of the Aquarius that I was with. Like we would be together one night, have a great time. And then he'd be like, okay, well, I'm never going to see you again. But then like 2 weeks later, he would be back. And it's very confusing. And then I would get some kind of like, oh, we're not married, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I never said that we were married, and I never really questioned what you were doing. But like, that's not a nice thing to say to somebody. It's hurtful to hear that. But meanwhile, it went on for years. So if I was really believing that he didn't have feelings for me, then what was he around for 8 years or 10 years or whatever it was? It was a long time. I mean, I was settling for that, really, because it wasn't the relationship that I wanted. But in my head somewhere, I thought I was getting to the relationship I wanted. Never happened for me. I checked out first. But it took a long time before I got there. Anyway. Tanya, guess what? I got an email last night. I had 2 mandatory classes to take for work. Oh, God. Aw. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think that you should have to chase, Adonis, because, first of all, we're past that. This has gone on for years. It's not like somebody that you met on Tuesday night at the bar down the street. This is someone who's been around for a very long time. And you shouldn't have to. But it's the ego that wants that, right? Just like the ego wants, like, people make a big deal about their birthday on Facebook, or people want like there's all kinds of stupid shit that goes on these days that we didn't have way back when. Like we didn't have social media, so there was no birthday thing on social media. When I was in high school, why I don't know. I don't know if anyone else did this, but when you turn 15. Your friends made you a ribbon, like a corsage ribbon with dog bones on it. I don't know why, but that's what we looked forward to. When you turned 16, you got one that had candy on it. So that's what people wanted. Like the big, like, but who saw that? Only the people that you went to high school with. And if they were, what if your birthday didn't fall on a weekday, and it fell, or what happens if you were born in the summertime? I mean, yeah, it's the ego. It's the ego. Once you start to separate your ego from your wants and needs, then you realize how ridiculous things can be. But then it's like you're living in a world where most of the people are being controlled by their ego. So it's almost like if you can't beat them, join them, but then you don't want to do that anyway. It's craziness. Comment, is E going to be willing to follow the training that Jay wants him to give? That Jay wants to give him. Yes, I think he will be able to. Adonis, why did May stop talking? Kind of giving me asshole vibes, because last week before they stopped replying, they got pissed and were rude because they got jealous when I brought up V. That's exactly why they stopped talking to you. They're trying to punish you because they want to be in a relationship with you and you don't want to be with them. So now they're walking away from the situation in the hopes that you're going to realize that you want to be with them. That's just the way people are. Yeah. So it's like, now I'm not getting what I want, so now I'm going to make you realize what it's like to live without me. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, it's like, it's also manipulation. Because I bet that this person is talking to somebody else, wondering whether or not you're going to reach out to them. Donna, the call was spicy at first, and then we said we should stop doing this. I mean, they always say that, but then it always continues. I'm telling you, if I didn't know better, her and my Aquarius would be like twins. Because it was the same. It was the exact same. Vicky, exactly, I agree. If you don't want to be with them, why care or ask? Yeah, exactly. If you still want them in your energy, which can be draining, it's true. That's true. Right. Right, and then if you're trying to disconnect from somebody, right, because the situation has gone out of balance and you're constantly asking about that person, you're not really disconnected from them. You're really hanging on to it, which is not helping the energy change. Yeah, I agree with that. Hi, Mel. Comment, okay, thanks. What will E think of the training that Jay is going to give him? Pretty good. May find it to be successful. May find it to be a little overwhelming in the beginning, but it's almost like they catch on or they begin to understand it, and then things start to function very well. Spiritually beautiful. How long will it take for me to get a job so that I can leave my current job? Maybe within the next couple of weeks. I'm going to say maybe 3 to 4 weeks. Thomas, it's bullshit. I don't like them at all. I gave me a chance to build trust, and they threw that away at this point. So now I really don't see us being together at all. I totally understand. But it's like, from that other person's point of view, it's like feeling rejected. So now I didn't get what I want, so now I'm going to disappear. And it's also manipulation, because at the end of the day, that's not really what May wants. But Essence, why did Sagittarius pretty much ghost me after consistently reaching out to me? I did end up sending a picture, and their response was so bluff. I'm definitely okay on them, just wondering why. I don't think it has anything to do with that picture. I just think that they may have felt like it wasn't going anywhere, or they weren't really picking up the vibe that you were all that into them, and they're kind of like, they kind of pulled their energy back. There's no, like, it doesn't have anything to do with this picture, the pictures in general. It has more to do with how they're just not really feeling that you're that much into them, and they're kind of feeling like maybe I shouldn't pursue this. Ashish, love. Okay, you have a committed relationship here. If you're already with this person, things should be going well. If you're not with anyone, slow and steady wins the race, but you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that leads to a committed relationship that takes you to the 10 cups being full. Brianna, me and Jay, Sagittarius. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't see much changing quickly, but overall things look pretty well functioning. Spending time together looks good, and communication looks good. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, but slow and steady wins the race. Bailey for the rest of the week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A wish comes true around work, school, or business, and a new journey may be beginning. Listen to your intuition, and you may be reconnecting with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. You have some money coming in, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Mary, the will my wish come true question is too vague. I need something a little bit more specific. Emin, my bird Sultan's beak has deformed from respiratory infection. I read that birds can't regrow beaks like human teeth. The vet told me it will grow again. I'm worried. I want his beak to be healthy. It looks like through divine guidance, things move forward towards greener pastures, and he should be fine. I think he's going to be okay. Essence, I understand the conversation is boring. That's the thing I don't get about dating. You're interested in me with no interest, if that makes sense. Yeah, maybe you two just didn't click. You know, who knows? Like people are always, oh, am I going to be compatible with so-and-so? I think that most people aren't compatible. Like, if you, like, wants and it likes and interests. Like, my father was an artist. That's where his interests were. My mother was a beautician. My father loved football. My mother didn't like sports. I mean, they were married for 20 years. So it's like, sometimes, who knows how people click. Like, sometimes it's not like, you know, you might not like the same interests. You might not like the same music. You might not like the same cars. I don't know. I don't know. Essence, love coming in and how soon? It's been a non-romantic year. Trying to see if by the end of the year things will change. Okay, let's see. Well, you do have new opportunities coming in between now and the end of the year. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then you have another Sagittarius and an Aries coming in before the end of this year. So there are new opportunities coming in, and things could change before the end of this year. Just keep your options open and let's see what happens.
I'm in my room.
Okay, what are you doing in your room?
Watching.
What are you watching? SpongeBob SquarePants? Where's Cyrus? Was he being bad?
No.
Okay.
But he's just holding the pillow. It's like yours, but he's holding.
All right, as long as he doesn't rip it up. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, but like this. I have to keep a big eye on it.
Okay.
It should be like this big.
Is your eye all better? You sure? Okay. It wasn't that eye, it was that eye. Last night, right before I'm just about to go to bed, something happened to her eye. I don't know what happened to it. I actually think maybe it was a piece of dog hair that was on her eyelash, and I think like the end of it was it like touching her eye. So I brought her into the bathroom and I was rinsing it out with eye wash. And it looked like red and a little bit swollen. It was that eye. This eye is fine.
It is.
And then I thought, oh, maybe she's getting pink eye. But there wasn't any like pus or ooziness. And then she's like, take me to the doctor, take me to the doctor. And there were no doctors open at that time, so it was like I was going to have to take her to the hospital. But then what did I do that made it feel better? I pulled out, there was like a piece of dog hair like in her eyelashes. And I think that's what it was, right? Because after I pulled that out, it got better, right? So I said, go to sleep, and if it's bothering you in the morning, I'll take you to the doctor. But then it was fine this morning.
Yeah, but then I woke up and said, Mom, my eye gets your
Yeah, that was
today.
the first thing that you said. My eye feels better today.
Yeah, that's what I said. But I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was
But
either.
But it was like right here.
I thought, oh shit, please don't let it be pink eye.
And I was right in the middle, but I thought it was mustard in my eye. Am I going to taste something? I thought there was a monster in my eye.
There was a monster in your eye?
No, I was just a fun about that.
For fun, yeah.
Yeah. What was the, not just a hand here.
Kimon surprised me.
Can I have this? Have that?
Disappointments heal and move into the past, and success is coming in around work, school, or business, and life could be
I need
moving forward
this.
towards greener pastures.
What is
Listen
this?
to your intuition. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success.
Oh, can you give
A
me,
wish
like,
comes
something
true around work, school, or
for that?
business. Teamwork is favored. And you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini.
Can you-
What do you want, this?
Yeah, I need some bushes on this.
Okay. Here's brushes.
Oh,
Here,
Yeah.
take some. Put them in there.
I want to put them all the way in there.
Okay, go ahead. Go make sure he's not eating my pillow.
Okay. Give me a sec. But King, I have my eye. Well, you can take this. Okay, Mom. I'm going to go and
Fatima and M. Lourdes I answered for. Bailey I answered for. Pilati I answered for. Infinity, finances.
It was staring at me and the real was not moving. It's just what to do.
You have money coming in through work, school, or business, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. It's slow and steady wins the race, but finances should be okay between now and the end of the summer. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? A new journey may begin with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you could have choices and options when it comes to love. So don't be afraid to explore your options when a water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You'll no longer be feeling stuck or stagnant, and life begins to move forward. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sharon, do you think that my check will get here or get released from my lawyer's office this week? I think that you're going to get it before the end of this month. It may be released this week. Stephanie, should I be more open and friendly towards her? Some recent comments of hers really made me cold and distant. I wonder if I overreacted. I don't really think that you overreacted. I think being cautious is okay. You could still be open and at the same time be cautious. Like, you don't have to, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but I think that whatever those comments were is kind of letting you see, like who she really is. So it's not like, you don't have to like cut somebody out of your life 100%. You just also don't have to go the extra mile. Like, you know what you know. So what you experienced when you heard those comments is true. And you don't have to second guess yourself because you want to be nice or you want to be, I see where you're coming from, because I feel like that myself. Like, there was someone who this person's energy always kind of made me feel like something just didn't sit right with me. I don't know why. I just felt like this person just didn't sit right. And then there was a comment made by this person about how they were going to tell a lie about something. And it wasn't a huge lie. And it was followed up with something along the lines of, well, it's no big deal if I tell this lie, something to that extent. And I thought to myself, you see, that's what I don't like. So maybe that's what I've been picking up all these years, that this person was making me feel awkward, or like I almost felt like the hair on the back of my neck was standing up. Like something was just telling me that I just didn't really trust this person. Not that I'm even close to this person, and then after that comment was made, and then there were a couple of other things that were said that all of a sudden I'm like, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. And there weren't even things that were that big of a deal. Like, you didn't need to lie, but you did anyway. And then it just started to make me think. I'm like, you see, this is why you don't trust this person. And here I was always trying to convince myself that, they haven't done anything to me. There's no reason why I should be feeling like that. I'm feeling like that because I'm picking up an energy that's just not resonating with who I am. I'm not a big liar. Have I lied? Yeah, I have. I'm telling you that I will lie to, like if somebody's trying to scam me, I'll come back with a lie. Or, let's just say a bank is overcharging me for something, or whatever the case may be, I might lie. But I don't lie like on a personal level to people. Like one time I didn't pay a bill on time and I got a fee and I lied about it. I said, I meant to pay the bill, but I thought that the bill was due on this date. I knew damn well when the bill, but it was to a bank, and I was like, I don't care. Like, that's, to me, is almost like survival. Like, you have to do what you need to do to survive. But when it comes to stupid little shit between people, you don't need to lie. And, like, if you're lying about that, what else are you lying about? If you don't think that lying is a big deal, like, I know what you did just doesn't resonate with me. So I think that what you're picking up with this person is that there's something about them that you don't like. It just doesn't agree with who you are vibrationally. But yet you feel bad now that you've kind of seen this side, and you don't want to feel like that, but yet you do feel like that. So my suggestion would be just to keep this person at arm's distance. They don't have to know anything about you. You don't have to go into detail about your personal life, and you don't have to be best friends, but you could be friendly, I try to balance that kind of shit. Donna's line, to survive is understandable. Yeah. Yeah, one time, oh my God. I had a friend, I mentioned her before. She's the one that had terrible, terrible financial issues, and I don't know why. Like, there was, you know, like she lived most of her life with her mother. But the time I met her, at the time, she was 20 years older than me. At the time, she was, I think she was in her early 50s. Maybe she was 30 years older than me. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. She was in her early 50s. When I knew her, she was in her 50s. We worked together at the store. And for most of her life, she lived with her mother. And they lived in an apartment that they lived in for like 20 years. So it wasn't like going out and renting an apartment today where it's like $3,000. It's like it was an apartment that they lived in forever. And it was like a garden apartment. And I think it was, I don't know how cheap, but it was cheap. And when her mom got sick and couldn't live there anymore, she wound up losing the apartment. Now, how could you lose an apartment where the rent is so cheap, but then you go out and you have to rent another place and the rent is like 3 times what you were paying? That was the position that she wound up in. And then she didn't have a car, but she wound up, her mom couldn't drive anymore, so she took her mom's car, which was, I drove a Ford Probe at that time, and it was also a Ford Probe, but it was older than mine, and it was a little bit different, like the body style had changed. She had the older one, and I had the newer one. And she stopped paying the insurance on it, and she got pulled over one day, and the car was impounded. So now you didn't pay your rent, you didn't pay your insurance, she was working 2 jobs. Where's the money going? Didn't have kids, wasn't married, didn't own a house. Like, what are you paying for? She had such bad credit that she couldn't even have a checking account. I don't even understand that. But anyway, that's where she was. And what was my point in telling this story? Oh, lying as survival. That's right. Okay. So she had asked me if I could pay her cable bill. She owed like, I don't know how many months, but the minimum payment that she had to make was like $150 or something like that. It wasn't crazy. So I paid it for her. I gave her the money and she paid it. Oh no, maybe she didn't pay it because I called and the bill was like $700. And they accepted the $150 or whatever it was. And the person was like, you better tell your friend to call us. And I did. I told her, you know, what the woman said to me. But I could never figure out why it was that she had such bad debt, was working 2 jobs. I mean, she had a car repossessed. She's driving this old car that was her mother's. She wasn't paying the insurance. She lost the apartment and was evicted. Now she's living at this other apartment, and the landlord's coming into her job to find out where the money is. And I just, like, I mean, I can understand getting behind in bills because it's happened to everyone, but, like, what are you paying? Nothing. Like, what are you doing with the money? And you don't have a bank account. It's not like you're socking it away somewhere. But I remember her calling me, and I was driving her to work, and my other friend said, she's clearly in survival mode. Something is going on and she's in survival mode, and she's lying to people about what's really going on. I never found out, and she has since passed on. I never found out what caused the crazy debt or the money problems. I don't know what killed her. I don't know. I mean, in my head, I think logically it would have to be something that pertained to some kind of a drug, because what else could take over your life like that? But I have no proof of that. That's just, I can't imagine. But anyway, but yeah, survival mode will make you lie. Stephanie, I know, I'm not good with boundaries either. Best thing that I can say is that you don't have to tell people everything, and you don't have to accept every offer. So if this person is saying, hey, I want to hang out on Tuesday, and that really doesn't work for you, you have to be, no, Tuesday's no good for me. That's it. And not deal with the backlash, because I know I've had people in my life that, you know, I'll say, oh, I can't do it because I have XYZ, and then they're like, oh, but we can ABC instead. And it's like, no, I can't do it. And really laying down that law for me is just not easy. But sticking to it, the person will back off eventually, and they'll get it, because then they'll start to see you as the kind of person that sets boundaries that can't be overstepped. And yeah, I know it's not easy. It's not an easy balance. Anyway. Tanya, I forgot I had another question. I sent an email. Oh, okay. Do you want me to answer it through email? Or you want me to answer it here? Infinity, thoughts and feelings of L towards me. May think that you're genuinely a nice person, somebody who is smart and intelligent and kind, caring, a loyal friend, somebody who is down to earth. But things are out of balance between the two of you. The two of you are not on the same page about something, and that may be causing stress or anxiety around the situation for both of you. I can do it here, okay, and I'll do it right now. I'm not going to read it out loud. No, see, this is who she is. She tries to manipulate the situation and becomes the victim and blames other people. I don't think that she's ever going to be done with this. Now it may be your turn, but it's not always going to be your turn. Like, let's just say, for example, you give her that money and she pays whatever she's got to pay. Something else is going to come up. It's never going to be over with her because that's who she is. If you don't give in to her, she'll probably get the money from somewhere else. But still, she's out of balance. She's manipulative. There's distance. Like, you're not getting anywhere fast with her because this is who she is. That's terrible. That's terrible. And the thing is that I don't think people believe her. I think at one point people maybe did believe her, but I think she's done herself in. And the older she gets, the less she's getting away with. And that just probably is going to be a time thing. You know, like with my friend I was just talking about, it's like at some point you stop feeling bad because you're like, you know, like for me, she wanted to move in with me and I couldn't have her here. And that was when I had to really set a boundary. But up until that point, I was doing almost everything I could to try to help her. And then you start to see that, look, the more I give, the more you're going to take. And this is who she is. She always flips the situation to make herself look like she's the victim, but she's not. She knows exactly what she's doing. And she's trying to, I don't know if she's trying to get you to give her that money, or I think that maybe what it is. She's trying to get you to give her the money, or trying to get your sister to give her the money. Yeah. This shit's never going to end. And it's going to get harder and harder for her to get what she wants from people the older she gets, because people are starting to see her for her true colors. That's terrible. Thing is that when she was younger, it may have worked for her. You know, she may have come off when she was younger as cute and innocent and really in a bad situation, and she may have gotten away with it, but it's not working anymore. And I think that the uncle is pretty upset. Not with you, with her. Stacey, general for today. You have cause for celebration that comes in around new beginnings. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. I'm telling you, the $1 million is such bullshit. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. The whole story is bullshit. Yeah. What a shame. It's just a shame that you have to deal with that. Thing is that people have seen what she is, so you don't really have to deal with it anymore, or as much. Took 11 September. Listen to your intuition, and something could happen that makes you happy and feel successful around love. You have a new beginning on the horizon. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may have new energy that comes in. That's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Tanya, why is G trying to stiff my uncle E? Because she thinks that she can. Yeah, she thinks that she can. Now, this moon is in reverse, which means a secret will get revealed around this situation, probably around her. But she doesn't want to have to pay back the money because she feels it's like a sense of entitlement. Like he owes it to her, or you owe it to her, or somebody owes it to her. But it shouldn't be her responsibility, which is bullshit. Took a general at my WS job this week. There's been so much drama with AGM that I'm in training for a new store. He's just so gossipy and lied to that I had a bad close. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let's see. But you should have good karma coming in. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Teamwork is favored. Things should change for the better for you quickly, and things are strengthening for you. The new person here that's causing the trouble, they may not be there for much longer, or you may not have to deal with them. I don't know if you're not going to be working together or something gets separated, but this is just a moment in time and it's going to blow over. Adonis, I'm sleepy. Update regards to the situation with Professor A, whatever comes up at this point. Perseverance pays off and leads you to success. So if for some reason you don't hear from them by tomorrow, I would reach out to them again. Contact whoever you have to contact, because perseverance will pay off and you'll get what you want. Butterfly general for the next 3 days. Old wounds healing, move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. New beginning is on the horizon, or a new journey may be beginning over the next couple of days. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Maybe spending time with a Taurus, and you could be spending time with a Libra. Girl, wake up. Do I have a better chance of renting an Uber rental or getting my own car soon? Getting your own car soon, although they both look like they could work out. Adonis, if they don't reply, I may have to let an advisor know so they can try to get a hold of them. Yes, I agree. But perseverance will pay off and you'll get what you want. John, worried and upset, no contact from R. Contact is slow. This person is showing as the hermit as of right now, but you should get communication that comes in, I'm going to say maybe the first week of September, relatively soon. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You have some money coming in. You have some money coming in. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Sarah, Elle asked me if there's a friend who is malicious or jealous or has bad intentions. I got only one ace, so I said no. Am I accurate? Yeah, I think you're accurate. Yeah, I don't see anybody being malicious. Less bitches left for September and October. Overall, things look a little slow in September and October, but you may be exploring options, and you do have new energy coming in before the end of the year. Could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition, and a new journey may begin. Looks like it's more, though, towards the end of the year than it is September or October. But stay open to potential, because you never know what may happen between now and the end of October. Like somebody could be coming in even if things don't take off immediately. Simran for the next 24. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and you may have choices and options that come in around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 24 hours, you'll figure it out. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Twin Flames, general around mine and F. We've been texting and I want to meet him. Should I? Yeah, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't meet this person. If this is somebody who you've never met before or they're like a complete stranger, my suggestion to you and to anyone else in that situation would be to have somebody else around. Like if you're meeting in the mall, have somebody else in the mall that you could run into, you know, or that may be around the situation, just in case, because I don't trust anybody, and the older I get, the less I trust people. But yeah, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Amanda, you just want one card for your love life? Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You could be making decisions that push your love life forward, not standing for less than you want or deserve. Things could be moving forward for you this fall. Virta, month for me and boyfriend M. Okay, it's like status quo. Slow and steady wins the race, but pleasant. Communication looks good. Could be spending time together. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Dakota, general for the fall. General for the fall. Somebody may make you an offer around work, school, or business that would be hard to turn down, and life moves forward. You have maybe spending time with a Libra, could be spending time with a Leo. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Life moves forward. Lose love, why Chris didn't enter in Viber today. May have been out and about, had other things going on or other priorities happening. Con, love for the rest of the week. You should hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or be spending time with somebody you're hoping to spend time with. But overall, things look a little slow this week. Nothing bad is happening. It just may be a slow week as far as love is concerned. Jeebus for next week. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Happiness is coming in around finances improving. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Emily, general for August. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure, and you may be planning some travel. Dorella, well, Tony and I spend holidays together. As of right now, I don't see that. Moonchild, will Elva Cancer and H the Aries meet in person in the next 2 months? That could happen, yes. Oksana, will me and N stay friends after the moves? Yes.
I made this a pen on my sticks. You don't touch it, they're turn.
Oh, yeah? Kate, my name is Kathleen. Will my kids and I move to another country in September? You could make that move happen. I'm not convinced it's going to happen in September. It may happen sometime between now and the end of the fall. Anime, I would like to know how my person Jay is feeling about me romantically. It looks as if there's distance between the two of you, or the two of you are not on the same page. I don't see a whole lot of romance around this connection as of right now. It looks a little bit like it's imbalanced. that could make you feel a little bit stressed or overwhelmed, but you might need to just give the situation a little bit of space. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? What does he have?
My special weapon. But I have a good weapon.
Anybody else here? Girlie, why is my coworker M being weird with me today, excluding me out of things? It's weird. Just may be in a bad mood. This person may be feeling out of balance and negative. And you know what? They just may feel like they can do it to you. Like they may be feeling angry or upset with something that has nothing to do with you, but they're taking it out on you because they feel that they can. I would just ignore it, and I think it'll blow over pretty quickly. EHAC Sagittarius tonight from now until the end of 2024.
Hey, sidewalks!
It looks a little bit slow and steady wins the race, and there may be a lot of arguments and bickering around the situation. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like there's like a little mini tower moments that keep arising. Arguments, things improving, a little bit of a roller coaster between now and the end of 2024. Palak, angel guidance to my career, any deck. Okay, let's do the blue ones because they're right here. Ace of Earth, an inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Kiara, the check as sent for $7 got declined. Will it pass through and will I get the money, or should I text her?
No, look at the tallest weapon ever. Look at it. Can you just see it?
I would text her.
Look at
There
this
may be like an
weapon.
honest mistake that happened somewhere.
Look at this. Look
No,
at
I went to
my
2 different
face.
hospitals and both places told my cousin that she was having a miscarriage. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Now months later, she's still telling people that she's pregnant. Is she really pregnant or suffering from some sort of mental illness? Oh no. Okay, is she really pregnant?
Oh my God. Mom, look at my big weapon. You can take it.
Well, I don't think she's really pregnant.
Mom, look at this. Can you look at it? Mom, take my big weapon. Take it.
I'm not convinced that she's really pregnant because she's showing as the devil. So I don't know if there is some kind of mental illness or if it may be that maybe she's going to try to get pregnant again. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I don't think that she's really pregnant right now.
Sorry.
Avery, what are you doing?
Getting this to you.
You giving that to me?
Yeah. That's my biggest weapon ever. I'll be so careful with it.
I'm going to be careful with it.
Yeah,
What am I going to do with it?
I'm saying Ben has to have this weapon in your hands.
Oh, okay. I have a weapon in my hand?
Yeah, but no, it needs to be like this. Yeah, like that. But it's so big.
Like a fishing rod.
Yeah, it is. But I want to make it for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's because like bad habits have that in your hand.
Oh, okay, great.
But no breaking it.
I'm not going to break it.
Alright,
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
thank you. But the one sounds good. If he wants it, you have no weapon. But I want to make a new
Girly,
one.
general read for my business.
Okay, I have to make a new one for you. Okay,
It might be a little bit slow over the next couple of weeks, but as we get into the fall, things should pick up. And you might feel like all of a sudden things start to move forward with the Magician and Hangman is in reverse. So things may be a little slow over the next couple of weeks, but once we get into the fall, you should see an improvement. Susie, T&I, when will I hear from him? You should hear from him soon. I'm going to say sometime this week, and you may be planning to get together sometime within the next 10 days or so. Okay, is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys tonight. We have ice skating tonight, so maybe around 9:30. Is happening here? Somebody is showing you feet and she's got a fake beard on. What is she saying?
You must love them. You must try to protect them. You must love and be nice to people. And you must forgive others.
I don't know what's going on over there, but she's got a fake beard on and she's showing her feet. And I don't know what to tell anybody anymore. So no, my mountains government exam. Will I clear the government exam? Okay, let's see. I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. All right, I'm going to wrap it up because I have to get ready for ice skating lessons and I have a couple of errands to do for the board, you know. So I'm going to do that now and I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.